Hello everyone and welcome to GanrdaRoba.com. This video aims to show you how to create your account and also adjust your settings and create products and publish them to be live on our website. So to start with, this is the front page of GarndaRoba, and to start your registration as a vendor, as a seller, you need to press here which says Sell on GarndaRoba. And when you go to this page, you will be able to register as a vendor. So you will have your username. Your username is suggested to be something similar to your store name. Then you put your email address, and then you will receive a verification code on your email to just confirm that is the correct one. And then you fill in your details for us. And then when you filled up all your details, you need to see our terms and conditions and to agree and then register. When you have registered successfully, then you will get a confirmation and you will be a pending vendor, which means that we need to approve you. When you will receive the approval within a day or two, then you will be able to have access as a store manager, so you can manage your store. And then we suggest you to log in. So how you log in on GarndaRoba is simple. You can go to my account here, and then you log in. When you log in GarndaRoba, you will not have access to the store manager if you're not approved yet. When you are approved, you will have access to the store manager, and then you will be able to publish your own products. The first time you will log in, this is what you will see. So basically, this is your store manager. To get to this place when you log in, you can either go directly here, which says store manager, and then log in, or if you go to my account, then you will see here store manager. And you also have other things. If you order from our site or you download something, this is as a customer, but the store manager is when you sell. When you log in the first time, you will see a setup guide, which basically helps you to put all the necessary information for the customer. So you put your logo, your policies, and all this information. So just follow it through and then finish it, and then you'll have access like this in the store manager. So in the store manager, the two important things that you absolutely need to know is you go to settings, and then here you can also adjust all your settings, like your username, you need to upload the logo, the banners, and then you need to put your payment, so your PayPal email. You can choose the preferred method, PayPal, and put your email so we can send you your money. Then the other important thing is your policies. So you need to mention your policy as a store. So you need to comply with EU laws regarding returns or cancellations, or if you don't accept any, you need to explain why to the customer. Maybe if your products are unique, you can't really change products, so you need to mention this in your policies. And then the shipping. The shipping is very important. On GarndaRoba, we have the processing time. So after how many days will you actually process the product? Then you have shipping by country, zone, or weight. What we suggest you to do is by zone. This is the easiest one and the one that we use almost every time. So basically we have zones. Here we have Cyprus, Greece, Europe, and locations like the rest of the world. The Cyprus, Greece is there because those are the countries that we are currently having vendors. In the future, you will see more countries, which means that they are like local shipping options. But basically what you do, for example, let's say your store is located in one of these countries, right? Then, for example, if you are from Greece, you will go to Greece. So, for example, if you're in Greece, of course, your shipping cost will not be as high as sending it overseas. So you need to think about what is your local cost for that country. So for example, if it's a standard, let's say €3, then for example, you go to flat rate, you add the shipping method, and then you will hear this confirmation, and then you need to add the amount. So for example, if the amount is, for example, €3, you just put 3, and then you save it. And then we always suggest you to have a free shipping option. So you need to add the shipping method, and then you go to free shipping. And then you need to set up the amount after which the customer will receive free shipping. So for example, for Greece, maybe you want it to be €50. So you save it, and then if a customer buys €50 or more, they will get free shipping. And then let's say you don't want to specify for Cyprus because it belongs in Europe. You just go here and edit the Europe. And then, so for example, for Greece is €3. Maybe for Europe, you check with your post office and the cost will be €5. So you add the shipping method, and then the same thing, flat rate, you add it, and then you edit that flat rate and you put here €5, for example. And then you go here, you add shipping method again, free shipping, the same thing as before. And then you have to put the amount. So as we said, maybe you want to put €75 this time. And then, so now you covered your home country, you covered the European zone, and then usually post offices have rates for outside your zone, so outside the EU. So if you want to sell, for example, to the United States, the locations not covered will cover it. So this covers areas, let's say you are from Greece and you said Europe, so locations not covered is anything outside of Europe. So maybe it's more expensive, so you will do the same thing and maybe add a shipping method that is, let's say, €7, and then the free shipping amount also is higher. So you need to set up all these zones so you can send your products to all these countries. So these are your basic settings, and then the next thing to do is, of course, create products. So you need to go here that says products. And then when it loads, so at the beginning it's going to say that you don't have any data. To add a new product, you just go here and you press this button, add new product. And then we have a few different types of products, but in our case, we have the three main ones, but I would suggest you for the beginning to use simple products and variable products. The difference is that a variable product is something that has different sizes or different colors or anything else that changes. So a different style, different color, different size, maybe both, maybe three things at the same time. It doesn't really matter. And let's start from a simple product example. So for example, you want to have a t-shirt, right? Or a handmade teddy bear. So you put the title, handmade teddy bear, yes. And then if you're from a country that we do not offer translation, let's say you're from Slovakia, for example, or Romania, then you might want to include a Slovakian version in your title. So you can put handmade teddy bear and then put this line here and then put it in the Slovakian translation just for people to see it. It's up to you. Then you need to put your price. The sale price is when you have a discount on the product, but if you don't, you just put the selling price. Then you need to add pictures. You can add up to 5 pictures. If you need to add more pictures, you need to contact us and we can add them for you. Then a short description, what describes the product, and then if you want to add more detail, which we recommend, so for example, you can explain how they can use the product, where, why, if it's a gift, who they can gift, any suggestions. If you should explain the material that the product is made. So for example, if you're having a t-shirt or a nice dress, you need to explain what product, what material is made from, so the customer knows. And then we have the categories. So the categories, these are the main ones, and then in them you have subcategories. So for example, at baby care, for example, you have subcategories. So you need to make sure that the last category is always selected. So for example, if you have let's say teddy bears, right? You can go to toys. Or if you're having school accessories, you can see that here, this is a category and then there are still subcategories. So if it's, for example, school accessories or school bags, you need to press this one. We will also check it for you, but it's good for you to know. And then you go down here. As a simple product, you can also add an SKU number. So it's an identifier for your specific product. For example, you can put a certain code that you want to identify the product with, so you will know. And then you, of course, manage your stock. So if you want to always have it in stock, let's say the specific product, the teddy bear, you can always make it on order. You can just leave it in stock. If you want to put a specific amount, you can press this button and then let's say 5, you just put 5. And then if you want to allow back orders, which means that you don't have it in stock, you are out of stock, but you can still make it, you can just put allow but notify the customer. And then this option is about selling the product individually, so the customer cannot order an extra product. Then shipping is always set, but you can also put the weight of the product, the dimensions, so the customer will know. Then the attributes, you have some set attributes here if you want, or you can add a new one. Let's say you just want it on the filters. On the website we have filters, so the customer can use certain filters, for example color, and then they can identify the certain products they want. So for example, if your product is black, you can just put black here, and then you will find it, and you just leave it enabled. So then when customer searches for a black product, your product will come up. If you don't find your attribute here, you can also add a new one, and then you name the attribute. For example, is style, and then you need to put the specific style and then separate all of them with the vertical line. Yes, so then the rest are okay, and we suggest you to draft the product and then we will check it, or if you're very confident you can submit it, and of course we will have a look again if the product is correct. Now let's go to the variable product to show you how that is made. So to make a variable product, you just go here and press variable. As we said, the variable product has different options, so you can see the price is gone now. So for example, you have a handmade teddy in 2 colors, right? And then when you have the handmade teddy in 2 colors, you just put the images that you want. Still the categories, the descriptions are the same, but what is different is down here. You have a difference in attributes. So now you have the attributes that you can select like before, but these attributes will be the settings that the customer can choose from. So for example, in any store you can choose a size, a color, a style. So for example, the teddy bear has different colors. So you select the color, and then let's say it has 2 colors, right? It has black and it has black, and then it has green. So you select these colors, and then you go to variations. When you go to variations, this will load the 2 colors that you have. So let's say you want to add an image for the black one and an image for the green one. So you will add an image here, choose the black, then put the price of the product, the number if you want, and then of course if it's in stock. And then if you want to set up specific stocks like before, you manage it and you put the quantity, and if you allow back orders. And then you hit the plus and you go to the next color, green, and put the image and do the same thing again. Now, if you have second attributes, so for example, you have a color, but you also have, the animal that they can choose. Here, we don't have the animal as a predetermined attribute, so you need to add it. So let's say you add, and then you name here animal. And then you need to, let's say you have, a dog and a cat. So you can see I separate them with this line, with this straight line. So that is very important for the system to take. And then if you go back to your variations, now it will be there. So now you don't only have the color, but you have the animal. So if they can choose any animal they want, you can just leave it at any animal and just black. So you can just show the specific one. But if you want to show each one individually, you need to put black, dog, and then green, and then the dog, and then you add a new and then you add a new one, and then you say cat, black, and then you continue with all the different ones, and you add the different images and the prices that you want. The three things here on top, you don't touch them. It's just an automatic from the setting. You just need to go here and do the settings as we said. The linked here, you can also link products, like from your other products, you can search a product and then you can link it, like it's a suggestion for a customer. Let's say you have a teddy bear and you also have another toy for children. You want to have it linked, so if the customer sees, this goes together, so maybe you will upsell or cross-sell on the sale. So now that we know how products are made, the next thing to do is just look at your notifications and your orders. So for example, if you will have orders, you can go to your orders and then it will show the orders that you have. So for instance, here we have some examples. Yes, so for example, you can see here we have a successful order that says completed, right? And then here we have some other ones which are, those were as a test. So if you want to see the order, you just press on it, and then you can see who ordered and from where. These are just fake things, not real addresses. And then you can see their email, their phone number. You can see their status. So if it says when the order is set, sometimes you will have pending payment or on hold. Those orders, you don't do anything. Those orders mean that we're still pending the payment. But if it says processing, then it means we receive the payment and we're waiting for you to ship the product and make the product to the customer. When the customer receives it, we will make it as completed, or you can make it for us and then press the update button. So we will know that the product is sent, the customer will receive it, and we can pay you. So that is very important to do. If you have any questions, you can always contact us using the chat or our contact form in the bottom of each page. And then you also can see these things with your notifications. So if you press here, you can see you have new orders or anything else that you might have. And then of course you have other settings here like coupons. You can make your own coupon for a certain period of time for discounts to your customers, and also print reports for tax reasons or anything that you might want. If you have any questions, please contact us using the contact form or the live chat button, and we wish you the best of luck with our website.